Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving deep into the transformative power of art, specifically through the lens of art therapy.
Right.
We've been looking at some really interesting excerpts from a review. The book's called ARTETERAPIE od indywidualnej zkušenosti ke kolektivním zkušenostem.
Which translates to something like Art Therapy from Individual Experience to Collective Contexts by Magdalena Westman Kocábová.
Exactly. And our mission here really is to uncover what this book, or at least a review of it, tells us about the unique journey of an art therapist and what art therapy really is, why it's, so much more than just putting paint on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the book itself, its presentation, is kind of surprising. Broad appeal.
Yeah, that's what's fascinating here. The reviewer makes it really clear, like right from the start, this isn't just some dry clinical text.
Okay.
It's described as deeply personal. The reviewer actually praises the author's courage, her openness in sharing her own stuff.
No.
Even uses this phrase, saying she didn't just go to market with a rhino hide.
Wow, with a rhino hide.
Yeah.
I love that. That paints quite a picture, doesn't it? Real vulnerability.
It does, and this vulnerability seems key. The author, Kocábová, she's called an exceptional personality, and her path. It's described as unique, only with the greatest effort imitable.
That phrase really stands out. Unique, only with the greatest effort imitable. It suggests that becoming an art therapist, it's not just learning techniques, is it? There's something profoundly personal involved. What makes it so challenging? Or maybe transformative for the therapist.
Well, that's a key point the reviewer picks up on. The education involved, not just for art therapy, but maybe psychotherapy generally.
Yeah.
It's called long-distance running.
Ah, okay. Not a sprint.
Definitely not. It demands passion, sure, but also immense perseverance, especially in introspection, looking inwards.
Makes sense.
And crucially, a human sensitive interest in human beings. So you're going through your own transformation while learning to connect deeply with others.
Right. It's like you have to do the work yourself before you can guide anyone else. It's a journey of self-discovery first.
Precisely. You have to navigate your own inner landscape.
Okay, so if the therapist goes through this deep personal work, how does their approach then shape the therapy itself?
The review mentions a kind of mutual discovery process, moving beyond that traditional, maybe slightly detached patient-therapist dynamic.
Exactly. It's about accompanying people. The review calls it an adventurous journey through painting.
Adventurous journey, I like that.
Yeah. Towards deeper knowing not only oneself, but also other people. So it's not one-way traffic, Therapist analyzes client. No.
Mm-hmm.
The shared act of creating something, with the therapist really present and attuned, that becomes the space for discovery for both people.
So the art itself is like a bridge, a common ground.
A conduit, yeah. A medium for that mutual exploration. Insights pop up for both individuals about themselves, about each other. That really reframes the whole relationship. And it sounds like the key to unlocking this is what the reviewer calls the author's loving, or maybe kind, approach to people. Apparently, this brings mutual joy from creation. Now, for someone listening who might be a bit skeptical, thinking, okay, but it's still just painting pictures.
Right.
How does that loving and kind approach actually work in the process? How does it make it rigorous, transformative, and, more than just splash and paint around?
Well, it's about the quality of the interaction, isn't it? The whole environment that's created. That loving and kind approach. It's not passive. It's not just being nice. It's an active ingredient.
Okay. Active how?
It means building real psychological safety, a space where there's no judgment, just genuine curiosity about what emerges.
Okay. Safety first.
Absolutely. And within that safety, the painting, the drawing, whatever it is, it becomes a language, a nonverbal language.
Right. For things words can't reach.
Exactly. Stuff that's hard to articulate. And it's the shared presence, the acceptance within that creative act that fosters that mutual joy the reviewer mentions. The doing of the art isn't just busy work. It is the medium. It's through that process, that shared vulnerability and accepting whatever comes up, good, bad, messy. That's what elevates it.
That makes so much sense. It's the how, not just the what.
Precisely. The process, the connection, the acceptance, that's the core of it.
So as we sort of wrap up this deep dive, it's really clear. This journey into art therapy, as shown in this book review, It takes, wow, huge passion, right?
Definitely.
And that perseverance in looking inward, plus a really sensitive human interest in others.
Couldn't do without that.
It's painted hard, no pun intended, as this adventurous journey through art making, leading to deeper understanding of yourself and other people too. And that loving, kind approach, that phrase sticks with me, bringing mutual joy from creation.
Yeah, it's a powerful idea.
What's also interesting just about the book itself is the mention of a large number of colorful illustrations.
Oh, right, yeah. The reviewer notes that.
Apparently, that's quite unusual for these kinds of publications. They don't usually have so many visuals.
Seems not. Which probably makes it feel more engaging, more alive.
Yeah, and it gives it this dual appeal, doesn't it? Inspiring for art therapists, obviously, but also, and I love this bit, for those whose school education took away their desire to pick up a brush.
That's lovely, isn't it? Reaching people who think they can't do art.
Totally. It brings it back to that idea of accessibility. The reviewer sums it all up, calling it a beautiful, wonderful, and useful book. High praise.
Very high praise. And deservedly so, it sounds like. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, what this whole exploration of Kocábová's work really underlines is how art used this way isn't just about making pretty things.
Right. It's something deeper.
It becomes this incredible path for self-discovery and for genuine human connection. And it feels accessible, regardless of your background with art. Which kind of leaves us with a question, maybe for you listening. How might adopting that kind of loving and kind approach towards creation, whether it's art or something else you do personally or professionally, how might that unlock new ways of understanding ourselves and understanding others? Just like this deep dive into art therapy seems to suggest it can. Something to think about.